question.
Yes, Akashdeep
I'll
Muni.
tell you. Yes. You talk about preparation. 1,000 pumps were installed in Delhi to pump out water from the basin. Temporary pump, permanent pump, both. 148 waterlogging points has been put into existence so that water can be removed. Third point, desilting work. 95% of desilting work has been done, and this has been said by corporators in the floor of MCD.
That is not true. Let me actually give you data about desilting. Let me give you actual data here, sir. On the 7th of July, it was reported that when the MCD house met on 9th of June, the civic body's engineering wing announced that just 55% of the corporation's 700 bigger drains had been cleaned until then. The initial deadline for completing the desilting was the 15th of June. It was not met. Thereafter, the MCD said in a statement on 20th of June that silting of small drains is 80% complete and all the other drains will be desilted by June 28. So you are being economical with the truth, sir. The MCD's own engineering wing said that when it comes to the larger drains, because of which flooding is happening today, 55% was all that had been desilted by the deadline that you had set. You. And आपने तो बोला था एमसीडी आपको मिलेगी, आप दिल्ली को सिंगापुर बना देंगे, लंदन बना देंगे, न्यूयॉर्क बना देंगे, हांगकांग बना देंगे.
Because of the lackadaisical attitude of Haryana government, while you ignore them today, it's okay. Coming on to a Delhi desilting work, are we talking about waterlogging or are we talking about flood? Flood is because
you should decide that, because when I asked you what have you done, you said, oh, we have desilted all drains. Now when I'm giving you data that you haven't, you are like, अरे नहीं ये तो अब हथिनी कुंड की गलती है. आप पहले डिसाइड कर लीजिए ना, दिल्ली की दुर्दशा किस वजह से है? हथिनी कुंड की वजह से या नालों की वजह से? फर्स्ट यू फिगर इट आउट.
गवर्नमेंट की गलती नहीं है जो हथिनी कुंड से पानी से दिल्ली की तरफ भेजा जा रहा था, उत्तर प्रदेश की तरफ छोड़ दिया गया था. ऐसा क्यों? वो वीडियो में क्लियरली दिख रहा है.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. सो दिस हैपेंस अगेन एंड अगेन. लेट मी एक्चुअली टेल यू, we reached out to the technical team. So now give me a minute, since you've asked such incisive questions again. Let me actually give you the technical reason. Here is what happens. It is really not what Mr. Muni would have you believe, that suddenly Mr. Khattar wakes up in the middle of the night and he gets this surreptitious phone call from Yogi Adityanath saying hame pani nahi chahiye, and he's like chalo nal band. First of all, the gates to both of these canals are automated. Nobody is sitting there कि वो अपना नल बंद कर रहे हैं और इधर से नल खोल रहे हैं. These are automated gates. The flow of water in both of these canals happens in an automated fashion. You don't agree, Dr. Muni? Why are you again angry?
No. ITO barrage, जैसे ITO barrage का गेट खुल नहीं रहा था, उसको खोला गया, वैसे ये ऑटोमेटेड नहीं था. इसको खोला भी जाता है, बंद भी किया जाता है. ये हो सकता है.
Okay. Now let me actually tell you what is the calculation that is done. The respective share of water in the Yamuna river is divided at Hathni Kund barrage. Haryana and Delhi share is taken in the Western Yamuna canal. Haryana and Delhi, like I said at the beginning, again very stupid. If the BJP is flooding, then they are also flooding Haryana by releasing water in the Western Yamuna canal. That's point number one. The capacity of Western Yamuna canal is 18,000 cusac and EJC capacity is 5,000 cusac. So any quart that comes at the HKB, the Hathni Kund barrage, is divided in a ratio of 2:3 in the Western canal and 1:3, 1:3. 1/3 goes into Eastern canal, 2/3 goes in the Western canal. So it is just a distribution of water, but even there, when you have the river Yamuna at more than 1 lakh cusac, then both the WJC, which is the Western Canal, and the Eastern Canal are shut. Because both of them were shut, whatever water remained in Western Canal remained there, and whatever was there in Eastern Canal, if it was not there, that is the video that the Aam Aadmi Party is showing. It's a fairly simple explanation, Dr. Akashdeep Muni.
Confused technically, but the reality is that the eastern front was left vacant and no water went into Uttar Pradesh, while all water went into Delhi. When Delhi flooded without any rains, BJP flooded Delhi, and then again questioned that why it is flooding, why aren't you prepared? Now, was there any rain?
Okay.
This is about flooding, not waterlogging.